Hey guys, today we're going to be using ChatGPT along with CF Spark to see if we can get better images based off the prompts that ChatGPT provides us than if we were sitting trying to create the prompts on our own. All right, so we're going to start out by inside of ChatGPT, I'm in version 3.5, and I'm going to go to this field here that says send a message, and I'm just going to paste in what I want to ask ChatGPT to do for me to save time. So I'm going to ask it to write the art prompts based on the initial prompt that I enter. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to ask me for the prompt and then to write 10 new prompts based on the initial prompt that I provided. I don't want it to include any punctuation at the end. I do want it to include um, this right here, which I'm going to say as drawn in Procreate. So I want that in each prompt. Um, and I want it to write in English, and that's pretty much it. So we're just going to put that, and we're going to go ahead and click on this white arrow here, and we're going to get it to give us, it's going to ask us to provide it the first prompt. So I'm going to use one of my prompts that I've been using inside of Creative Fabrica. I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to take it right over to ChatGPT and paste it in, and we're going to see what we get. So now ChatGPT, in just a matter of seconds, is going to write us out 10 prompts that we can use in Creative Fabrica Spark. Now, that doesn't mean these images are going to look good. Okay? It just all depends on what CF Spark wants to do with the information that we have provided it. All right. So I'm going to start out with this last prompt they gave us here and go back to my CF Spark, and I am going to go back to creating art, and I'm going to paste that prompt that ChatGPT gave me. I'm going to paste that in. Now, I normally like to use the aspect ratio of 4:5. I tend to find that in CF Spark, a lot of times the head is cut off, and I don't want to use those images with heads cut off. So we're going to see what we get this time in here. So you can see head is cut off, the head is cut off, the head is cut off, the head is cut off, and all of them. So what I did is I tried to play around with some of the other aspect ratios, and this is very small, the 3:2 landscape, but when I use it, I tend to find that in most cases than not, it would give me the entire head. All right, so you can see here, we would be able to make use of that image. So I'm going to publish that, and that one came out pretty good. Y'all don't mind my screen. For some reason, I got to put some kind of pop-up blocker on my computer. And that one came out nice. All right, but when I use that 4:5 aspect ratio, I get more of the heads cut off. See? Now this one came out fairly nice. I don't know what's going on with all that, but I will use some editing software and crop out some of the stuff that I don't want. And that was not too bad. Oh, oh my God. All right, let's try the 4:5 aspect ratio one more time, and then we'll go and grab a different prompt from ChatGPT. All right, not bad. Cute little bobs. Mm-mm. Not a bad image. It just depends on what you're looking for. I might find use for it somewhere. This would have been really pretty if they wouldn't have chopped off the top of her head. All right, so we're going to go back over to ChatGPT. We're going to grab the next prompt and we're going to take it over to Spark and we're going to see what we get. So we're going to click the X. That'll take everything out at one time. And then we're going to control V as in Victor. And we're going to see what we get this time. Okay. Again, not bad images, but it's chopping the head off. So I'm going to bump it down to a 3:2. So if you can do it here, CF Spark, why can't you do this in 4:5? Like, I'm confused. I don't understand. And you can see how many speed credits I have because I'm in here very little now because I spend so much time in other AI software. That would be pretty in the 4:5 ratio. All right. So, and the other ones, guys, is just all, I tend not to fool with them at all. Because they just don't, because you're getting smaller. Uh, I don't know. Not a bad image, but again, it's a little. Let's try the 4:5 one more time and see if we look up. All right. Mm, I don't even know what. Um, mm, Lord Jesus. All right, let's give it one more go here. But what I will say, guys, is before I started using ChatGPT and I was doing these prompts in Creative Fabrica, like this could be a nice picture if I had the top part of the head, even though the hair looked like buttons. Anywho, I was spending a lot of time trying to create these prompts to get nice images in CF Spark. And so now what I do is I go back to some of those old images and I use those prompts and I take them over to Midjourney and I get some really good images, really good images. Um, all right, she's styling and profiling. I guess I can take her and oh God. That's all I can say on some of the images, guys. I'm beginning to think that the CF Spark is still in beta. That's what I think. I think that's why we get these images that look like this. Mm-mm. But again, if I go to the 3:2, I tend to get better images, but that aspect ratio is just super small. Oh God, is this a blow up doll? It's a blow up doll. What in the world? All right, try one more time. All right, so not bad. I would crop that out and a little bit of that so you can't see his half a body. But we would accept this in a 4:5 ratio. It wouldn't be too bad. I don't know if that's a tree. Did it put a tree on a head? Oh God. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Let's see. All right. So again, not bad image. Not a bad image. She's partially chopped off there, and I don't know why they threw that in there. Oh, holy Jesus. Mm-mm. All right, so I'm going to go over to my creations, and you can see that just from my creations, these are some of the images that I got using the prompts from ChatGPT. So like I really like that one and that one. So I got some really good headshots out of some of these, but I had to use a very low aspect ratio. And then I looked up and got something like that and something like this with the 4:5 ratio and something like that. So you just kind of have to play around with it, guys. But I would say that ChatGPT is going to help you with, your prompts. I don't know what this would look like. Let me just let me just see when I open it up. Okay, all right, not bad. You could clean this up a little bit and pick Monkey or Photoshop or some other software. You can kind of clean it up a little bit and it wouldn't be so bad. Using that 3:2 because this was a 3:2 ratio, I do believe. Um, but anywho, that's one of the things I would recommend, guys, for those that are struggling with getting some images out of CF Spark. Don't give up. I mean, you just got to find some alternative ways to get creative. That's the only thing I can tell you. Um, Maybe bump it down from that 4:5 ratio and play around with the 3:2 ratio. Uh, you know, and see what you get. And use ChatGPT to, create those prompts for you so that you're not sitting there trying to figure out what to say and what not to say to get a nice photo. Um, I don't know why it keeps giving me like, how you go in the store and you can get in those photo booths and take pictures. Like, I don't know why it's giving me that. This feels like photo booth. Sorry. It feels like a photo booth. So I don't know why it's, you know, beautician may like this, in her shop and say, I can do this hairstyle. I don't know. But let me go back down to the 3:2 because, like I said, that just seemed to render the best results for me to lower my aspect ratio and put it more in the landscape position than portrait. Let me look at the prompt. Create an Ultra HD 16K animated masterpiece using Unreal Engine showcasing a beautiful African American woman in a business suit and heels. We didn't get any of that. Pay meticulous attention to her short bob hairstyle, striking big eyes and radiant smile with big dimples, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Let's give it one more go. I keep saying let's give it one more go and then I go again, don't I? I'm just, trying to help you guys that are still using CF Spark. All right, not bad. 1982. Mm-mm. This is giving me high school pictures, senior pics, and I don't know why it's doing that. Because there's nothing in that prompt that tells me it should be generating senior pictures. But oh God, stop cutting the heads off on these images, and we would have something we could work with in here. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So I'm going to take one of these images. Let's do this. I'm going to take one of these. That's the 3:2 ratio. Like, let me see which one I want to take. Let's take left eye. No, was it left eye? I don't know. Aaliyah? I don't know. Let's take her. We're going to download her. And all right. I'm going to nothing. There we go. Save as. And I'm going to put it in my 920 There we go. In my Etsy folder. Ready for Etsy. I want to put it in my, oh, all right, let's go to my 921 folder. And I'm just going to say CF Spark because I'm probably going to end up deleting this. I'll just save it. All right, so now let's go over to PicMonkey. Let me see, I think I got it open. All right, we're going to go into PicMonkey and create new computer. And we're going to grab that image that I just placed in the Etsy folder. All right, let's see what we got. So the width and the height is pretty big for the aspect ratio. Let's auto adjust it and see if we get anything better. Okay. And then let's kind of touch up. I'm still learning how to use PicMonkey, so if you see me do something wrong, just shh. Just shh. Let's see what lip tint does. Okay, so it does work. Okay. So let's see if we can put a little bit more. And then kind of thin. Where's a thinner size? Yeah, about right there. See if we can kind of, like she ate that part of the lip gloss off. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna apply it. Okay, so not bad, guys. I probably would crop out some of the extra space in here and play around with it. I might even change that background. You could also take it into Canva and play around with it. So the 3:2 aspect ratio doesn't seem so far-fetched to use. So I would say instead of using the 4:5 ratio so much, start using the 3:2 ratio because it seems to give us at least a full head. Okay, we got full head. I can work with that instead of really nice picture, but the top part of the head is chopped off, right? Um, so yeah, yeah, we could do that, or we could go to Canva and we could go to custom size and put in the 2000 by 2000 pixels and create new design. I do like in Canva being able to upload all the images at one time. I do like that. So we're going to upload that same file. And a lot of the stuff you can do in PicMonkey, guys. Like I said, I'm still learning both because, I've had access to Canva for a while now. I use it on my job, very little though. Um, and so we can center it on the page here. That tells us that it's centered. We could go in and remove that background. So click the image, edit photo, and BG remover. All right. So not bad, guys. Not bad. I think we have a little bit of a resolution for CF Spark is to stay away from that 4:5 ratio unless you're playing around with other images that you don't have to worry about the top part of the head being cut off. Try an alternative of using the 3:2. I think it was 3:2 ratio. Let's go to elements and let's do I don't know what kind of background I want. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know, for some reason I am so stuck on like watercolor type looks. So we're going to layer and send this watercolor thing to the back. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I probably would put it over there so it doesn't look like half a body, and then put some text over here or something. So uh let's take a look. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And you could even upscale it a little bit. All right, and then look at that. Okay, not bad at all, guys. You just got to get creative. Don't give up. I have a lot of people in my Facebook group that are frustrated with CF Spark and saying they can't get any good pictures. So, I just wanted to spend a little time with you guys today and just kind of talk through it. And like I said, ChatGPT is not like the complete answer to it, but at least start with one prompt and then let ChatGPT help you with 10 additional prompts or 20 additional prompts or however many you want, and use that 3:2 aspect ratio instead of that 4:5, because that seems to be like a thorn in my side. I don't know about yours, but it's a thorn in my side because it cuts top of the head off. But that's not a bad image. And if you're good at, editing the software or your images, then guys, I think you have a winner chicken dinner with the 3:2 aspect ratio. Um, so let's take one more. Uh, Let me see where I'm at. Okay. Let's take one more from ChatGPT and see what we get. And we'll play around with the 3:2 aspect ratio. And man, I have so many of these things open. Okay, we're gonna X that out. We're gonna paste this new one in, and we'll give 4 to 5 portrait a chance. Even though, like I said, every now and then I get some good images on the 4 to 5 where the whole head is in there, or I can get a full body. All right, so this is not bad. Not bad. I would, crop some of that out, but I would use that. See, this could have been a good picture. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not. I don't really like that photo. I mean, that could have, we could have had a winner right there. So let's go back up and try the 3:2 with that same prompt. All right, not bad. So you guys can see I will use that one. I'm getting some pretty decent images with the 3:2. I don't know much, lady. I'm not gonna be able to do that one. I don't know why it's giving me like these headshots. Maybe that's all it's supposed to do with headshots with this. I don't know. Let's go one more time. Hmm. Mm-mm. Let's just get rid of that prompt altogether. All right, but the prompts that I definitely didn't take anything from, I would just click on remove to get them on out of here. Um, and if you saved anything from the prompt, it's not going to hurt anything. You're still going to have those images along with the prompts that you used. Uh, so just kind of cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, that's the best I'm going to be able to tell you guys, unless you want to play around with sceneries or animals or something like that before the picture, like photographic pictures and stuff like that. Try ChatGPT and CF Spark together. Use that 3:2 aspect ratio. And like I said, use some type of editing software to go in and crop out some of the stuff and make that, make it your own. That's the only thing I can recommend, y'all. But I hope that helps you guys. It's so much that you could do in Canva, you know, um, in place of, using some of the other software, but, whatever works for you. Let's see what that look like. Come on, man. Okay. And then let's say layer and send backwards. Okay. I would I would work with that and do something with it. I don't know what, but I would. I'd fix it up some kind of way. But anywho, guys, that is all I can tell you right now for CL Spark. That's all I can tell you. I will tell you that, like I said, um I do go into um CF Spark, and I do use some of my older prompts, and I take them when I don't feel like, you know, thinking too hard. I'll just go in here and I'll get some of my creations, my images from the creations here, and I'll take instead of looking at the newest, I'll pick the oldest date. And so I was struggling. I was struggling back here to get some good images, okay? Um, And I would take these images, I would take prompts from these images, and then I would take them over to Midjourney and see what I would get. And a lot of times I would get some really, really good images because we had to use so many words, right? We were using so many words to get a really good picture. So, like I said, I was struggling back here. Struggling. Let's see. Um, let's see what we would get with this one in using the Discord server. So we're going to do our /imagine. And we're going to type that prompt right on in there and we'll let it fend for itself. Let's see what we get. But this is when I was really struggling, guys, still new to the AI world, and I was trying to figure it out. And I started out my AI journey in CF Spark, and I was struggling to get some nice images. But you just got to play around with the prompts and find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Take a lot of notes. I highly recommend take a lot of notes so you'll know this works better and that works better, so you can kind of train yourself to get better at CF Spark. So look how much better those images are with that prompt from CF Spark. Beautiful. Beautiful. So CF Spark, if you guys are watching this video, these are the results we're looking for. This is what we're looking for here. And if we're paying Midjourney, apparently we're willing to pay for it. This is what we need though. Okay. All right. All right, guys. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. These little girls are so cute. They are adorable. Um, but yeah, this is all I've been working on, guys. It's like I get off my full-time job and then I start working on all my other stuff. So I got some really nice images coming your way from my Etsy shop. So did they throw a hand? Oh, I thought they threw an extra hand and I was gonna get mad. But some cute images that I'm going to be uploading to my Etsy shop. These are going to be tumbler wraps. So that's why I'm using the aspect ratio of 18:16. So stay tuned for that. Check out my Etsy shop and shop with me, guys. All right, show a little love, a little support, and that's it. I just wanted to come on and see what I could do to kind of help you out on the CF Spark journey for those of you that are still using CF Spark and haven't ventured over to any other AI software. Totally fine. And I'll do my best to pop in here every now and again and see what I can do to kind of help you along the way. But like I said, to me, people, images is just not CF Sparks thing right now. And I don't know when that may happen. They're better with sceneries and animals and things like that. Okay. You get better images. So if that's what you're looking for, CF Spark can definitely render those images. But it's just getting these types of images, this type of quality that we have with Midjourney that I just don't think they're there yet. Okay. And not to knock them, I still use CF Creative Fabrica. I'm not in Spark very much, and that's why my points keep adding up because I'm not over here playing around in it too much. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hey, if you're currently in my Facebook group, I don't know what's going on right there. They ought to be ashamed. I don't. If you are, Lord Jesus, I got confused just looking at this picture. If you're currently in my Facebook group, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show via my Facebook group. Thank you guys so much for following me along my Facebook journey. If you would like to join my Facebook group, it's called Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. It will be linked in the video description of this, in the description of this video tutorial. So just click that. You do have to agree to the Facebook group rules. If you do not, then that's that. And then guys, hey, I hit 14,000 subscribers. My next big goal is the 15. Let's see how long it's going to take me to get that to that next benchmark of 15,000. Okay. But I've hit 14,000 subscribers, and thank you all who are currently subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hopefully someone will see this video and say, you know what? I'm going to follow her. Yes. Yes. Come on, girl. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, guys. But please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Chime in the comments. I try to talk to everybody, guys. I do. And yeah, that's it. Chat GPT. We focused on people now instead of animals and sceneries and things like that. So try that out. Don't forget in Creative Fabric Spark, you can come out to the community feed to try to get some inspiration from other artists. You know, some of them may hide their prompt like that. Some of them will hide their prompt so you can't see it. But I hide mine too, so I'm not hating on anybody. Like that's a nice image right there. But some people will have their look at all these words. Look at I don't have time to write no book. I just don't. I'm just gonna keep on playing what I'm doing in Midjourney. Okay. But anywho, yeah, that's it, guys. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, guys. You know my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.